Hey everyone, welcome back to the Daughters of Mrs. Garcia. Today's episode is full of chaos, tears, and shocking turns. Love meets tragedy, families collide, and one accident changes everything. Stay until the end. This episode will keep your heart racing. The episode begins with Valeria watching Arturo swimming alone at the gym's pool. She feels sorry for him. He looks broken, lost in grief. Meanwhile, at home, Luis seems restless. Camila, his daughter, notices and asks why he's so nervous. He lies, pretending everything's fine. "It's nothing, just business stress," he says, hiding the real issue. Trouble with his import company. Back at the gym, Arturo spots Valeria and calls out to her. "Hey, what's your name?" She smiles shyly. "Valeria." He nods. "I'm Arturo. Can you teach me Pilates sometime?" He's clearly tipsy, holding a flask of alcohol. As he tries to stand, he stumbles, nearly falling, but Valeria catches him just in time. For a second, their eyes lock. A spark flickers. He apologizes softly, but before he can say more, Valeria turns and walks away. Outside, Mar meets her boyfriend Juan, who's waiting for her. He sighs. "I regret helping your mom get that job at the Portilla mansion. She's not the woman I thought she was." Mar touches his face gently. "I know, but she's my mother." They kiss before saying goodbye, unaware that danger is brewing elsewhere. Back at the gym, Arturo grabs his car keys, ready to drive. Valeria rushes over. "You can't drive like this." He laughs drunkenly. "I'm fine." She reaches for his keys. He pulls away and quickly types his number into her phone. "Call me when you stop worrying so much," he teases. Frustrated, Valeria threatens to call the police. He just grins, hops into his car, and starts the engine. In a moment of panic, Valeria jumps in too, trying to stop him, but it's too late. The car speeds away into the night. At the same time, Luis sits alone in his late wife's art studio. He touches her brushes, runs his hand along her paintings, and whispers, "I promise, I'll protect our family." Tears fall as he kisses her photo, unaware of the tragedy unfolding outside. Valeria keeps begging Arturo to stop the car. "Please, you're drunk, slow down." But he doesn't listen. Suddenly, screeching tires, a flash of light, a terrible crash. The screen fades to black. Moments later, Arturo lies unconscious on the road, covered in blood. Valeria, barely awake, struggles to reach her phone. Back home, Nicholas comforts his father. "Don't worry, Dad. Arturo just needs time to clear his mind." Luis sighs. He's suffered so much. He tries to call Arturo, but the phone rings unanswered. Meanwhile, Garcia catches Mar outside with Juan again. She slaps her daughter hard and drags her home. "You'll never be with that beggar," she screams. Juan yells from the street, "Mar, are you okay?" Neighbors peek through windows as Garcia slams the door. Inside, Garcia shouts, "Do you want to stay poor forever? In this filthy house that smells of dampness?" Mar breaks down in tears. "No, Mama." Garcia softens for a moment. "You'll understand one day. I just want you to have the life I never did." Then she smashes a glass in anger and storms off. At that exact moment, Nicholas receives a call from a stranger. "Sir, I found this phone near an accident. I think someone's hurt." Nicholas's blood runs cold. "Where?" Minutes later, he arrives at the scene with an ambulance. He falls to his knees when he sees his brother's car destroyed. Arturo barely breathing. Valeria unconscious beside him. Back at the mansion, Paula sneaks into Arturo's room, searching through his tablet. "I'll prove he only joined that contest to flirt with girls," she tells Leonardo. He tries to stop her. "You can't invade his privacy." But before she can say more, Luis bursts in, pale and trembling. "Arturo's had an accident." News spreads fast. Juan hears about the crash and rushes to Garcia's house. She yells, "Go away before I call the police." Mar tries to calm her down, but then Garcia's phone rings. Her face turns white. "Valeria, she's been in an accident." At the hospital, the Portilla family races through the corridors. Luis nearly collapses but insists, "I'm fine. I need to see my son." Camila helps him sit while Nicholas hugs him tightly. In the emergency room, doctors fight to save Arturo and Valeria. Valeria regains consciousness for a moment and cries out, "Arturo!" before fainting again. Moments later, Garcia bursts into the hospital, screaming her daughter's name. She confronts Nicholas furiously. "If something happens to my daughter, all your money won't save your brother." Nicholas tries to calm her. "Please, don't make a scene. We're doing everything we can." But Garcia's voice echoes, "You'll all pay if she dies." A doctor approaches. "Who's Valeria's family?" Garcia steps forward, trembling. "I am." Outside, Juan learns from paparazzi that one of the Portillas sons was in the crash. Inside, Nicholas tells his father, "The girl with Arturo. She's one of our maid's daughters." Everyone is shocked. Paula eyes Mar suspiciously. "This can't just be coincidence," she whispers to Leonardo. Moments later, the doctor tells Garcia her daughter is stable. She'll recover. She can go home tomorrow if all goes well. Garcia collapses into tears, kissing Valeria's forehead. "Thank you, Lord. Thank you for sparing her." Meanwhile, Rocio reads the news about Arturo's accident. Her hands shake. The glass she's holding slips and shatters. At the hospital, doctors inform Luis that Arturo's condition is serious. He needs a blood transfusion, but the hospital doesn't have a donor with his rare blood type. Luis panics. "Please, find someone." Elsewhere, Garcia tells a nurse she can't afford this fancy hospital. The nurse replies kindly, "Talk to the billing office. There might be options." Meanwhile, Camilla calls Priscilla, begging for help. Arturo's in critical condition. He needs a transfusion. The paparazzi nearby record everything, taking photos as she cries. Moments later, the doctor returns with hope. A donor has arrived, same blood type. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Luis asks, "And the girl in the car?" "She's safe," the doctor answers. When Luis meets the donor, he's stunned. It's March. Tears fill his eyes. "Thank you for saving my son's life," he says. "I'll repay you." March shakes her head. "I don't want money, sir. I just want him to live." Luis hugs her gently. "You're a brave girl." After the transfusion, the doctor announces the good news. Arturo's stable. He'll be under observation tonight. Outside, reporters swarm, but Graciela steps forward. "Show some respect. Our family is suffering." As the crowd disperses, Rocio slips quietly into the hospital, unseen. Luis enters Arturo's room holding his hand. "My son," he whispers, tears falling. "Please grow up. Stop destroying yourself. I can't lose you too." Arturo remains unconscious, but his father's words linger in the air. And that's it. A crash that brought two worlds together. Valeria survives, Mar becomes a hero, and the Portilla family finally faces their fears. What do you think? Will this accident unite them or tear them apart forever? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe for episode 8.